Hey, what's going on, y'all? What is going on? It is your girl, MsBehaven, and the name of this channel is Misbehaving is Fun, where I talk about real people, real problems, and real drama. I talk about reality shows, a little politics, reparations. So you know that means I be on my thug fizzle. That might explain why the feds is watching me. That might explain why the feds are watching me. Hey, thank you for joining me. I appreciate your support. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you have not already done so. And leave a comment if you're part of the replay game. So, Kaya, uh, no, I will not be doing any reviews on the DNC convention. Honey, I couldn't stay awake. I wasn't entertained at all, and I was too through when they rolled out Jesse Jackson onto the stage, baby. Oh, Jesse Jackson, honey. I don't even think Mr. Reverend Jesse Jackson knew where he was, what the date was, the time was. Baby, they need their butt whoop for that. Hey, Blueberry Boots. Hey, Blueberry Boots. How you doing, boo? How you doing? But Okay, you go ahead and watch it because you know you told me you voting for Vice President Kamala Chameleon Harris. You told me you were voting for her. I'm not discouraging you, but honey, my vote is for sale. My vote is for sale, honey. I'm not about to start no fights, okay? But you young folks do what you young folks do. All right now. So, baby, we will not be on here long because I have to get up and go to work. I am tired. The title of this show is Southern Hospitality and Reality Mess. So, baby, you know my show is Love and Marriage Huntsville. But first, I would like to say thank you, Wayne. Wayne is listening. Wayne is a handsome Southern gentleman that helped your girl out. I had got locked out of my truck, and baby, I was like a damsel in distress. I was like a damsel in distress. And Wayne came and helped your girl on out and got me right back in my truck. So I told Wayne we could go out on a date, and he got the cheese and we exchanged numbers. But I had to make sure I let him know that this is not no sexual date. This ain't no sexual date. And Wayne started laughing. But y'all, guess what? I ended up blocking Wayne. Because, baby, that'll be a story for another day. That will be a story for another day. But let's just say your girl had to block Wayne before we could even go out on a date, okay? Before we could even go out on a date, okay? So y'all know I'm gonna be using some copyrighted images. So I just got to get this disclaimer out the way, and I promise we're not going to be here long because your girl got to go to work in the morning, and I'm already tired. Honey, I was fighting, and I was about to fall asleep before I came, and I said, I haven't been online in a while, so, honey, I'm going to have to come on and knock it on out because, baby, I've been talking that militant stuff. I've been talking about fighting back. I've been talking about reparations, and y'all know I've been talking about the Democratic Party. Baby, the feds is watching me. I ain't had no problems like this with my internet at all. Honey, they been messing with your girl's internet. I had checked my Wi-Fi connection and I had a notice on my internet connection. Let me know that it had a privacy notice on there. Let me know that my websites that I visit and so forth can be recorded and traced by anyone that's on my Wi-Fi line. Now this is a private home and private Wi-Fi, so why is somebody recording or got access to my information, baby? That's how I knew the feds was watching. What you say, Blueberry Boots? You said, dog, Wayne couldn't wait, baby. Baby, honey, I had that big brown round sitting out on that day, honey. The sun was out too. I was looking too cute. Had my cute little tennis shoes on. And you know, I'm a natural beauty, baby. I'm a natural beauty. Your girl, a natural beauty. You know, I wear some makeup every now and then, you know, if I go to an interview or something, or I might wear it out on a date, but normally, honey, I'm a natural beauty. I want them to see this pretty skin, baby. I want them to see this pretty black skin, okay? And baby, I guess when I walk, honey, they done told me I got a little shake when I walk, baby, and I'm curvaceous. Baby, I ain't no size 8. I'm a 16, baby. I am a Coca-Cola bottle. I am a Coca-Cola bottle, honey. Ain't no surgery here. All of this is USDA grade beef, baby. It's shake, baby. It's shake. And honey, I had got them little blonde, little reddish thrushes on my hair, baby. Got the walking and talking and got them pretty big lips, honey. I guess old Wayne got turned on, honey. I guess Wayne got turned on. And then, I got a little gangster, little swag to myself, too. I know how to flirt with the men and not be too overt with it, not trashy with it, but make a brother feel good, make a man feel good in general, baby. Honey, I guess I was flirting too hard and smiling and shit, honey. Yes, I had to block Wayne Blueberry. I had to block Wayne. Then again, it could be because I'm suffering from PTSD from my son father. Because, honey, all these fine ass men out here in South Carolina, but baby, my son father messed it up for all of them. My son's father messed it up for all of them. Okay, but I saw a pretty chocolate one today, baby. I saw a pretty chocolate one today, baby. Had me wanting to sing India RE song, brown skin up against my brown skin. Can't tell where your skin begins and mine end, baby. Had a sister talking about where are your people from? Maybe Mississippi or an island. Woo, baby. Especially when he got the talking, honey. He had that little twang. He sounded like he was from the island, but baby, the only island he down from, baby, is right down there in South Carolina, baby. I done ran across me a Geechee brother, baby. A Geechee brother. Ooh, sexy chocolate, baby. Sexy chocolate. Do you know what I am saying, baby? Honey Blueberry, I done went off on a tangent, girl. I done went off on a tangent. And I ain't did my disclaimer. And I promise we are not going to be here long. Because, honey, I got to talk about the mess. I got to give my opinion on some of the mess. And some of these house niggas. Some of these house niggas, honey. Ooh, wee. Baby, they got it bad. It's an epidemic. But let me read this disclaimer. Because, honey, your girl done went off on it. Y'all laughing at me. Y'all know I'm a mess. You know what, Blueberry, I am, honey. Once we get to a certain age, especially 53, baby. I was at the Waffle House. I had the brothers laughing up in the Waffle House, honey. I got off of work one shift. It was early in the morning, and I was like, "Oh, I want to go to the Waffle House to get something to eat." So I go up in there. It's nothing but men. So we start small talk. So, honey, I had to tell the cashier, I don't know what their positions are. I know he wasn't cooking the food, but he was handling the money. So he got to adding up the price of my breakfast. Now, see, my little, what is it called? All-Star. Honey, that All-Star used to cost like $11.70 or something. So I wanted the All-Star breakfast. It come with, like, you can get you some pork or whatever, get you some bacon. I get the bacon. I get scrambled egg. I get a plain waffle and grits with cheese, baby. Grits with cheese. Hey, Logical Speech, she said. Miss Logical said, hey, regulator and chat. Honey, when that man, I got to thinking, I want a side of hash browns. So when he rung up my meal, hell, the meal came out to like $23 and something. I said, $23 and something. Wait a minute. He said, well, we went up on the price on the All-Star. I said, you went up on the price? He said, yeah, that's the old menu. I said, well, baby, you got to remove the old menu and don't have it out here with the new menu because, honey, I'm going by the old prices. I said, but still, even with the new price at $15 and something, I said, it still don't come up to close to $24. He said, well, then we have to add the tax. We have to add 20%. I said, 20%? He said, yeah, because it's takeout. You're not eating here. And 10% like a service charge. And I said, and y'all asking for a tip? He said, yeah, I know. I know. I said, baby, I said, whoever owned Waffle House must be a pimp, because, baby, these prices are ridiculous. These prices are ridiculous. So anyway, I wanted something extra, and I couldn't remember the fella's name because I forgot to ask for it. But honey, I said, Daddy, is my breakfast ready? Honey, all the men started smiling. He got the smiling. I said, and I'll take 2 extra whipped butters. Kaya, you said Waffle House making up prices as they go. Baby, honey, he was using that little calculator to the side, but honey, Waffle House is a mess. I know Waffle House is either owned by a pimp or a drug dealer or a scammer, something, honey, because that don't make no sense. You would think they would add an additional 10% if I sat my tail up in there, but I'm taking it to go. You charging me 10% because I'm ordering the food to go and an additional 10%, baby, for gratuity. Ain't it? And then the honey, I done went on a tangent. I didn't went up on a tangent, but I definitely have to read this because I can't be up here long. I can't be hanging with y'all for no hour or nothing. So, baby, let's read this and and get this on out the way. So, fair use. Fair use. In good faith, this work contains fair use of copyrighted and non-copyrighted images from the public domain and the web for non-commercial and non-profit educational purposes. This work is distributed free of charge. The author has neither monetized this work nor sought any profit from its distribution. Copyright disclaimer: under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit educational or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. This work contains original work of commentary and critical analysis. Quotations are attributed to the original authors and sources. So, hey, baby, we got that on out the way. We got that on out the way. But, baby, y'all know these Melometers are still out here on Puss Patrol. They still out here on Puss Patrol. That don't make no sense. They up here watching, clocking, and counting who Destiny is with, who Trish been with. Baby, these Melometers are still out here on Push Patrol. But honey, what else can you expect, honey, when they're following their head leader, Melody Cherie? She about the messiest person that there is. She is about the messiest person that there is, honey. Did y'all watch the latest episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville? Forecast sunny or shady? Honey, baby, Melody starts this off with her little fake property preservation class, baby. Then she gets up on the phone. She talking to old big head Sonny. Now, originally, I did a video talking about I wasn't going to talk about Sonny, but see, Sonny be going hard in the paint against Destiny about a man that ain't even worth arguing over, about a man that ain't even worth arguing over. And see, for you folks that keep trying to make a difference, talking about, well, Destiny wasn't married to Moses, they weren't married. So him and Sonny are married now, so they can do whatever they want to do. Well, my thing is this, baby. My thing is this. It doesn't matter if they were married or not. They were in a relationship. And the point being is that Sonny had familiarity with Destiny. She was involved with Destiny on whether it was a working relationship or a girl code girlfriend relationship. She knew Moses was Destiny man. She knew that. honey, if you the type of chick that like to go around and pick up sloppy seconds, baby, just say that. But honey, that wasn't cool at all. But honey, Destiny, count yourself and count your blessings, honey. Honey, you ain't need to be wasting your time with that man anyway. And women, y'all need to get yourself together. Y'all holding on and pining after these men that go back and forth to prison, in and out in jail. You think they could be redeemed? They was a hustler out on the street. They didn't stored away a couple of dollars or something. So you want to hang in there, be a pen pal. When it get on out, you want to get back with them. Honey, let them men go. See, MsBehaven motto is this, baby. If a man up in jail or prison longer than 72 hours, honey, I can't do nothing with him. I can't do nothing with him, honey, because I done seen a lot of things working up in prisons and jails, honey. The biggest man, the manliest man that you think is a manliest man, honey, he up in there cupcaking with somebody behind bars. He is cupcaking, honey. I done seen it. I know it. I seen it. I know it. Honey, they be up in there cupcaking. Honey, baby, y'all better protect your pocketbooks and your puss. Protect your pocketbook and your puss. Because, honey, these men are not to be trusted. Honey, I heard somebody talking about it is too many men to women. The women, no, too many women to men. The women outnumber the men. But that ain't nothing new. It's always been like that. Women just need to have respect for themselves and set the bar high instead of setting it low, honey. Baby, I'm tell you what, I don't know what the hell's going on, but I tell you what, them Melometers just as messy as Melody. Then she goes on and she invites Sonny to go on this trip. Now, not only is Melody messy, but y'all know who else I got a problem with? Also have a problem with old conniving Kimmy. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call her. I'm gonna call her conniving Kimmy. Cause see, Kimmy is up to no good as well. Kimmy is up to no good as well. And see, she been hanging with Melody too much. Kimmy can't make up of her mind if she on Destiny team. Like she want to act like, oh, I'm for you, Destiny, and no, that wasn't right. Then she wants to tiptoe back on the other side. Well, I like Sonny because Sonny was there when I was going through my battle with cancer and she prayed for me. Well, baby, you should have just said that way from the beginning and quit acting like you ain't know why Sonny's there. You don't know what's going on. It ain't right. You should have just stood up on business, Kimmy, and just said it through the door. Once you saw it, I know you heard about the stories and saw it online that daggone Sonny was with Moses. And you knew who Moses was to Destiny, and since you had so much of an you said you have an affinity for Sonny because she was there, she prayed for you while you were going through your battle, then honey, you already know what's up. I'm not saying you knew she was dating him, but once you became aware of it, you don't want to go in between and you don't want to pick sides because the woman was there for you. What they should have done, whoever came up with the storylines, they should have done it better. What they should have done is segue Sonny onto Love and Marriage Huntsville through you, Conniving Kimmy. That's your nickname, Conniving Kimmy. Because you've been hanging with Melody, baby. You've been acting shady, and I've been side-eyeing you and the stuff. But they would have been better served to bring on old big pie head Sonny onto Love and Marriage Huntsville through you, Kimmy, because they could have shown her where she was reaching out to you, keeping in touch, visiting, and then it could have been like a, ooh, I didn't know her and Moses got together, but she's here and I'm a friend. This way, the way that they're showing it now, girl, make you look like a purity snake, and that's what Miss Wanda called your tail years ago. Said you was a snake, honey. You moving just like a snake, and I don't care what nobody say. Yeah. That's why Maurice's eyes always wide open, looking like he's surprised. What you say, Miss Logical? You said he won't be with Sonny long. Blueberry, you said not a pimp or a drug dealer, baby. One of like what you said. I believe you 15 years. Live, you said Kimmy has always been shady. Yes, ma'am. And you said Kimmy never liked Destiny. Destiny is 38. Kimmy is 54 or so. Destiny is a single young free woman, period. Exactly. She is. And so I think what people need to understand, we are not putting it all on Sonny. I blame Moses too. But Sonny was aware. This is what some women are upset about for the slow folks in the back of the bus. Sonny was aware that Moses and Destiny had a relationship. She was aware of that. So it's not like it was foreign to her. It's not like she was unaware. She didn't know about him, never met him. So, things happen. Life happens. So all of the blame would go on to Moses because he was the one in the relationship with Destiny. But Sonny was aware, so she catch the blame too, and it's 50-50, baby. It's 50-50. But yeah, Destiny young, and she can do whatever she want to do. And honey, they need to quit stop watching and clocking whatever Destiny doing with her puss, because that is her puss, and it ain't nobody's business what she does with it. Speaking of worrying about other folks' puss, what's wrong with you hating hoes, you Melometers? Y'all always hating. See, hoes stay mad, and a mad hoe gonna stay hating. So what is y'all issue with Trisha? Trisha ain't did nothing to nobody. Let me tell y'all something. See, if y'all want to come and cape for this deadbeat dad that wasn't involved in look, he's a deadbeat dad, he's a deadbeat father. Let me tell all of you men, whether you get divorced, you never been married, but you have kids with a woman, if a woman is giving you a hard time for you seeing your children, or you just so traumatized that your woman or your wife is with a new man, that you can't go to the house to go visit your children or pick them up, well, why don't you go ahead and get custody of your children? Everybody keep blaming Trisha, talking about Trisha should have been the one, or she could have gotten a divorce. Marquez is a grown man. He know how to read and write. He could go down there and file for a divorce. And if y'all was paying attention to any of the interviews, look, both Marquez and Trisha have admitted that, and especially from Marquez's mouth, the man rather, because I shouldn't have said boy, because I hate when folks say boy. Ooh, I don't know why that does something to me. But he already admitted that they were separated, living in the house. He was staying upstairs, she was downstairs. So that meant they were not having any more entanglements, no sexual involvement. They had already separated, although they are still married. They were living as what roommates in the same house, up under the same roof. Then that man chose to move out the house and go get his own home. If he was that so concerned with his children, whatever, he could have took his children with him. It shouldn't be no man that could traumatize you that much where you acting like you got PTSD, where you can't go back to the house to get your kids or come have your kids with you. You men gonna have to stop using that as an excuse and talk about my baby mama or my wife, she mad and bitter because I don't want to be with her no more. Take them damn kids with you, man. Take them kids with you and stop using that as an excuse. They caping and they babysitting Marquez. Honey, he ain't nothing but a deadbeat, and I'm going to call him a deadbeat dad. Then they said he was up online recently throwing shots at Trish and Ken. Trish and Ken fired back at him. Honey, let me tell you something. Marquez, you don't want this smoke with Ken right here, baby. You don't want it with the chocolate Ken Barbie doll, baby. You don't want it with him. You don't want it with him. Let me tell you something, baby. This man has stepped up to the plate and he is taking care of your children. He is taking care of your children. He is not mistreating your children. If he were, your children would have said something. Your children would have said something. They have not. This man, folks are fortunate and luckily when either the wife, the husband, the girlfriend, or boyfriend move on to a new love interest and they treat your children with respect and they protect them. You ought to be thankful. You have got your ass up online. You up here, and then not only online, you acting a fool, acting like you a victim. You done got up here on Love and Marriage Huntsville with that fake crying. Baby, I wanted to call that out when you were sitting there with Marceau, when Marceau was talking to you, and you wanted to act like you're crying after Trisha and Ken left from the table. Man, not one tear fell down. Honey, you done moved to a whole nother state away from her. Y'all ain't been together. So you ain't that touched, you ain't that lost, that y'all ain't involved. What you say, Miss Logical? You said Marquez cannot be that mad. He's been gone for 5 years. Marquez wants to be on a show. Yes, he do, baby. Honey, Miss Logical, and then I'm surprised he was up over there at Melody thing at her mimosas with Melody. So you all up over there too, baby. You all up over. Now he said he good friends with Hill Harper, so I don't know. I don't know how good of a friend he is to Hill Harper, but baby, what killed me is some of these people the last few days they've been doing fake outrage mad because Trisha then got up there and apparently she made some statements and called into question Marquez whether or not if he want Ken or not. So people took that to mean that she was trying to say that Marquez is gay. And then you got a bunch of them Melometers talking about how offensive it is and to imply that and to say that. Well, baby, wasn't it not too long ago? Wasn't it not too long ago, baby? They was up there implying that Martell was gay. Because I remember that. I remember when the Melometers was talking about Martell was gay. They was trying to imply that. But they ain't had no problem saying that. But now y'all want to act. Baby, y'all want to act like y'all so outraged. Baby, let Trisha and Ken is supposed to take up for Trisha. And honey, that's what a man's supposed to do. Now, if I'm laying down with a man or something, and I'm giving him some good loving, honey, and me and my child's father get into it, he better come to my defense. He better come to my defense. Too. He did hell. Mm-hmm. Yes, good night, Blueberry. I'm sure about to get out, but I tell you what, but one thing, when it come to this chick right here, this old messy Melody, so they got a girls trip coming up, and I guess they gonna show it next Saturday where she invited all the women. Destiny will be there, Sunny will be there. Oh, and Shanita Foster. They showed a picture of Shanita Foster, baby. She looked like the man from the mask. I don't know. Some of you might be too young and don't know, but the mask with Cher, the singer, and she had that son, and the name of the movie is called Mask, Mask. Shanita Foster looked just like that young man up in that movie, honey. Looked just like him. What you say, Miss Lodge? You said Melody and his baby mama both said Martell was gay. Yes, 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 they did. And then, but now, it was okay for them to imply that, but now they mad because they talking about Trish and said something implied that Marquez is gay. Ladies, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, y'all protect y'all pocketbooks and your puss, because honey, you don't know what these men out here doing. And even the men that look the straightest, you think they straight, honey, they ain't, baby. They like, in the words of Kaya, thug misses, baby. They like a little dick every now and then. Like a little dick. Every now and then. So, honey, I'm stingy with my kitty cat. You just can't just be letting anybody come up over here and sample your Thundercat, baby. You can't just let nobody be tapping up on that door and patting that cat. You can't just let anybody. You got to do your due diligence, lady, and you check these men on out. Check them on out and get them tested, baby. And ain't nothing wrong making them put a condom on, baby. Have him put on a condom. He ain't trying to wear no condom. Talking about he can't feel nothing with a condom on. Well, shit, Negro, you gonna feel that grave. You may feel a grave, Negro. Have him put condom on, because ladies, it ain't worth your life. Just a short moment of pleasure to have some man humping and pumping up on you, and then next thing you know, you waking up a few days later, weeks later, you got lumps and bumps on your kitty cat, and then it's some nasty, yucky stuff coming out your cat, baby. It ain't worth it, honey. Protect your cat. Protect your cat, baby. You don't want her to be around here whimpering. She can't meow no more. She can't meow no more because you done let some old dirty dick man get up in there and pat her. Uh-huh. So anyway, you got Messy Melody, and then you got her band of house Negroes, but I call them house niggas, baby, the Melometers. Now you Melometers, you know y'all a bunch of house niggas, because y'all up over here running to the rescue of Kyle the Colonizer. Call the Colonizer Evanko, baby. I told y'all in my other video, he up here try to find a way. He's strategizing to find a way to try to take Stormy Steele's business, Candace Beauty. That's what Kyle trying to do, baby. And them house niggas, the Melometers. Yeah, I called y'all some house niggas because y'all up over there making videos coming to his rescue, trying to protect them. And this old Pink Panther right here, this baby face Pink Panther right here, he up here trying to steal Stormy Steele business. And that don't make no sense. And y'all happy. And baby, I watched a video today. I watched Girl Is That Legal with Dr. Simone Redwine, and I guess she had a little clip where apparently, now it's been alleged. Now, see, I told y'all in my other video, Anthony Lofty said that Stormy had paid Kyle in excess of $3 million. So Dr. Simone Redwine in her video that I watched today, now she said Kyle got $2.7 million in July, just last month. Now here this Pink Panther come. He filing lawsuits because he want the company. He just want to come on outright and take it from her. How many of y'all remember Famous Amos? He had those cookies. I remember Famous Amos cookies when I was a little girl. They were very delicious. And do you know, hell, that's kind of, his company got taken from him. But I be down, baby. It's 2024 and we ain't standing quietly by to watch nobody take this company, Canvas Beauty, from Miss Stormy Steele, honey. From Miss Stormy Steele. But I tell you what, you Melometers ain't nothing but a bunch house niggas. One thing we can do is count on you to run to the white man's rescue. We can count on you to run to the white man's rescue. Baby, I be damned. Y'all trying to help a white man steal a black woman's business. Hey, Miss Sapphire, you said wait, so Mel and Ariane was enjoying the deed that was being transferred from women to men? Okay, I don't believe it. Ariane always say dumb mess that Mel say when she is upset with Martell. Uh-huh, Miss Sapphire. Yes, ma'am. Uh-huh. You are exactly right. You are exactly right. And you know, that's what get me about some women. They'll lay down when a man be fighting over them, love him and whatever, and get mad. And as soon as the man move on, they always want to say that a man is gay. They always want to say that a man is gay. Now, I don't know if people have implying that Marquez is gay. Now, you know, because he done moved over there to Atlanta. Now, you know, like Atlanta. Straight men's, the pickings is slim. The pickings is slim. But I will say it would be ignorant of me or anyone to conclude that just because a man lives in Atlanta that he's gay. Now, I would be ignorant to say that. It's not to say that the man ain't fluid, but I would be ignorant just to think that all men in Atlanta are gay. So I don't know what the deal is, but my thing is this, baby. If you were sleeping with him, you were sleeping with him. Now, what happened? Did you catch him with somebody, and then that's how there was a breakdown in the marriage? I don't know, but all I know is what Marques said in his interview. He said he had been unhappy in his marriage for years. So if you had been unhappy in your marriage for years and you have told that to multiple friends, so why is you crying, man? Why is you crying, man? You was unhappy. First you moved upstairs in the house, then you moved to another house, then you moved out of state. So why is you crying, man? Why is you crying? Let that woman go. Let that woman go. And most of y'all quit acting like everybody, if they married and then they can go ahead and just go out there and get a divorce. Now y'all know there are a million of American citizens that are living in the United States of America that are married, have not divorced, but they have gone on with their lives and started dating new people. Hell, some of them then probably even had kids with new people, and they ain't been with their husband or wife in over 5 or 10 years. Hell, some of them forget that they were married. And then some of them that know they married, hell, they'll go on and marry somebody else in a whole nother state. Baby, when the sex is done and the love is gone, that's the end of that relationship. So y'all can cut that out. But baby, I guess we're going to have to call Love and Marriage Huntsville Love, Lock Up, and Lose Your Lover of Huntsville, Alabama. I don't know, baby. I don't know. What you say, Kai? What kind you believe what? That all the men in Atlanta are fluid? Or the men in Atlanta are gay? Or what do you believe? What you say, Jay? You said, I think his issue is to see his kids being raised by another man. Yeah, that is true. But you know what? You got to be up in your children's life and raise them as well. Hell, these men can go out there, and take the woman to court and get your shared custody and your visitation and so forth. But honey, man, that man been gone. It's a new man in the house, and then they're alleging that Trish was cheating with Ken. Now there's no proof, but that's what they're alleging. Well, honey, she was cheating with him. She with him now. He taking care of these kids, and he taking care of her. So, honey, you need to go on with your life, Marques. Honey, I don't know if you want to bark up the tree. I don't know if you want to bark up that tree with old sexy chocolate Ken baby. But yeah, these old house nigga Melometers, they out here caping for Kyle Evanko. He up here trying to steal Stormy Steel Company Canvas Beauty. I tell you. Baby, I tell you, but as I said, baby, them hoes stay hating, and a hating hoe is always mad, and that's what those Melometers are. They hating hoes. Look how beautiful Stormy still is. Look how beautiful Destiny Payton is. Honey, they've even lined themselves with LeBarrett Williams, and LeBarrett, Destiny ex-husband, he doing her dirty. But baby, I remember because they got the episode on Love and Marriage Huntsville where Melody said that LeBarrett is just like Martell. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Honey, honey, you can never trust a mama's boy. You can never trust a mama's boy. But I tell you what, Trisha, you gonna live your life, baby, because these hoes won't always hate. But what can you expect from them Melometers, honey? Because this is their messy leader. And one thing them Melometers gonna do, they gonna always be on Puss Patrol. They always gonna be on Puss Patrol. But baby, I tell you. So honey, we've been there long enough that I need to go to work. What you say, Kaya? What you say, Kaya? You said they all LGBTQIA to me. I'm sorry, especially the ones that chose to move to ATL. Who, the men or the women or both? What are you talking about, Kaya? What are you talking about, Kaya? Don't be starting, huh? What you say, Miss Logical? You said he said Ken was after Trisha before he left. If he was worried about another man, he would have stayed home. That's right, Miss Logical. And not only that, they wasn't even laying in the same bed together. They was living in separate areas of the house. But I'm going by what Marquez said now. I'm going by what Marquez said. Now, Marquez said he was unhappy in his marriage for years. He was unhappy for years. So if you was unhappy, one thing about a woman, baby, if we unhappy, you mistreating us, you ain't showing us no affection, baby, we know how to cut you off. And honey, if somebody else showing us the attention, baby, what's that song? When a woman's fed up, baby, you can't never get us back. Honey, she done found somebody else that had her interest, and it sound like Ken claimed now. You know he need when Marquez was around, he didn't talk to her. I don't know. I don't get in folks' business, but they together now. And Marquez, you happily moved on and went to your own life. So my thing is, leave them alone and leave them folks up in peace, baby. Leave them folks in peace. Yep. Marquez wants to be on TV, period. Yes, he does. He sure does, honey. As I remember last Monday, a week ago, or whatever it was, they were doing when they were interviewing him, Carlos and Dr. Heavenly. Honey, and they had his name up there. Hell, he had up in the paper. Hell, his brother was suspected of terrorism or something. I said, what? Is this him? Or is this his brother? I said, because they favor, except the dude in the article, baby, he had more weight up on him. He had a fuller face, but honey, I don't know. But baby, these folks are mess up here on this reality television. And it's Love and Marriage Huntsville that comes on Saturday on the Oprah Winfrey Network at 8 p.m. Honey, y'all check it on out. If y'all want a detailed review, you find somebody else, baby, because I ain't finna go step by step. I'm going to give you the highlights. I'm going to give you the clip notes. Y'all ain't missed nothing. Y'all just saw Melody invite the folks. You saw Kimmy being conniving, acting like she doing a food testing. And then you had, wait a minute. You know what was interesting? Let me back up real quick before I close this out. Now, Melody looked weird sitting at that tasting party. You had five couples there, and she sitting there like the odd man out. They ain't even have enough room up at the table. Everybody bunched up close together. They didn't have no elbow room where they could comfortably eat that food. And all she did is sat there like an ornament, making faces, looking crazy. Why was she even invited? Why was she even there? Honey, if it's going to be a couples affair, have the couples. We don't need no single folks there, okay? We don't need no single folks there. What you say, Miss Logical? You said he moved to ATL to get into the music industry. Now Huntsville has the Spotlight TV reality show. Temper Blue, you said maybe it was the wig. It probably was, baby. It probably was, baby. But look, y'all, I'm finna cut on out. Gotta be at work. Thank you for stopping by. Hit like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. But y'all ain't missed nothing. But y'all tune in to the show. I like that they're having more cohesiveness. There's a storyline. We're starting to get to some action. Some storylines could be tightened up a little bit better. But honey, Kimmy Scott, girl, I'm looking at you over my glasses and with my side eye. Honey, you moving funny. You moving real funny. I don't trust you, honey. Some tell me in the future you and Destiny about to get up into it. You and Destiny gonna get up into it. But I see Tisha still ride or die. Tisha still ride. Well, that's one thing about Tisha. Tisha gonna speak her mind and she gonna tell you like it is. You may not like it, but baby, Tisha coming out. And when I say Tisha, it's big Tisha from Bessemer, not the little Tisha. Go on, Tisha, talk your mess. But y'all, I'm your girl, MsBehaven, and the name of this channel is MsBehavenisfun, where I talk about real people, real problems, and real drama. And y'all, even celebrities are real people too. Y'all be safe out in these YouTube streets because ain't nobody mad but the devil. And if you find yourself mad at anything that MsBehaven had to say, chances are the devil is you. Y'all have a good night. Be safe. And I'll try to check in with y'all another day, baby. Good night.